What's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's your boy Primary Element, aka Primary the GOAT, and this is another episode of Top 5. It's pretty much the end of 2018 and the Grammy nominations just came out for all of the different categories, including Best New Artist, Best Hip Hop Act, Best R&B Male Vocalist, this and that, yada yada yada, the list goes on. To be honest with you, I'm not watching that shit. I don't watch the Grammys, I don't watch the Oscars, I don't watch the BET Awards. I like to, but I always miss it. I don't watch the VH1 Music Video Awards. The reason I don't like them shows is because they're based off of popular opinion, and oftentimes the popular opinion is the wrong one, to be completely honest with you. Not only that, but so much great talent and good music gets left out of the award shows. So with that being said, fuck the award shows. I'm doing my own top 5, and I'm starting right here right now with my top 5 best rap albums of 2018. Ready? Let's go. Number 1 nomination for best rap album in 2018 is Championships by Meek Mill. I first listened to the project and I was like, it's getting a lot of hype. I'm not really hearing what people are going so nuts over. I'm not crazy about it more so than I was about wins and losses. But then I realized I downloaded the clean version, so I had no idea what Meek was talking about. I missed a lot of the punchlines, a lot of the content, and it reduced a lot of the value from the project. Wins and losses was so good that I can listen to the clean version and enjoy it just as much, but you don't ever want to listen to the clean version of an album the first time around. Not in 2018. You won't know what niggas is talking about. Too much profanity. But Meek Mill's Championships, once I realized my mistake, was really great listen. For me, has some dope beats, has some really cool sounds that were reminiscent of his old tracks that he's done in the past, and just the beef squash between him and Drake symbolically produced something that was great for hip-hop, as well as a dope record as well. He has a lot of hits on that project, and he's doing a lot of great work in terms of what he's trying to accomplish through prison reform and just speaking out against some of the ills that exist in society when it comes to prejudice against black men and black people in general when it comes to the justice system. And for that alone, I think he deserves to get on the list, anybody's list, for top 5 best rap albums of the year, especially since he addressed some of that stuff in this project. So Championships by Meek Mill is my number 1. My number 2 best rap album of 2018 nomination has to go to Travis Scott for Astroworld. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I've been a Travis Scott fan since Days Before Rodeo, and when I compared Astroworld to his other projects, I wasn't completely nuts about it for the way that it made me feel, but overall, as a project from a musician standpoint and from a creative standpoint, producer standpoint, he did a really great job with this project. He was really creative. He had a lot of songs that have multiple movements, very off-the-cuff changes in the middle of the song, such as Sicko Mode. And it's good to hear certain innovative nuances like that in hip-hop music, especially in hit songs like Sicko Mode that are definitely going to get club rotation. It stimulates the mind and it influences people in the game that create to think differently. So for that, I want to say big shout out to Travis Scott, and he's my number 2 pick for top 5 best rap albums of 2018. My number 3 pick for top 5 rap albums of 2018 is Tory Lanez Love Me Now. Now I know some of you probably thinking, wait, he did a lot of singing on that album. Is it really a rap album? Well, was Drake's album really a rap album? You know what I mean? It's predominantly rap. And a lot of rap nowadays has a lot of melodic influence in it. So we're going to go ahead and coin that as a rap album anyways. If you think it's not, let me know in the comments. But for me, Tory Lanez is a rapper. We saw that with the Tory and Joyner beef. I think he smoked Joyner Lucas. Listening to Love Me Now, there was not a single song that I remember skipping. It was hit after hit after hit. I felt really helpless There's a lot of artists in the game where I personally feel like I can compete with them, but Tory Lanez is a beast, and he's always working. He just dropped his last album, I believe it was either the late end of 2017 or beginning of 2018, and he's already dropped this project, and is currently working on Chicks Tape 5, which is probably soon to drop as well. So Tory Lanez is super consistent, super quality, has a great ear for production, and is always dropping hits. That's why there was no way I wasn't putting Love Me Now by Tory Lanez on my top 5. Next up, top 5 2018 rap albums. Lil Yachty's Lil Boat 2 Psych Bitch. I never listened to that shit. Shout out to Lil Yachty though. It's just not my wave. My next up top 5 rap albums for 2018 is actually Niggas Get Shot Every Day by Young Dolph. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have actually given Young Dolph a chance or have been checking for Young Dolph since the whole incident between him and Yo Gotti happened. But my nigga, he has been outstandingly consistent since that time. He is dropping project after project after project with hit after hit after hit, such as Slave Owner, I believe Kush on a Yacht, and some more shit. I don't know. He's got so many projects out. If you haven't gotten into Young Dolph, I highly suggest you do, and boost your playlist up by 1,000 because Dolph got hits. My last top 5 pick for 2018 rap album of the year is, and it took me a lot of consideration, but then I was scrolling through my playlist, I was like, boom, I can't do the list without this one. Got slept on, didn't get a lot of publicity, but my number 5 top 5 rap album pick is Shrimp Life 3 by Ray Shrimmer. They didn't do a press run from what I know, so this album didn't get a lot of buzz. It was a joint album where both group members got to kind of show off their personalities and their styles, and did a lot of individual tracks where you would see Sway Lee take the lead and do a lot of his singing stuff without Slim Jimmy, and vice versa on the second half of the project. The first time I listened to the project, I was a little bit underwhelmed because I felt like it was kind of all over the place. But as I got into it a bit more, I realized, yo, we really got some hits on here, and the sounds that are on the project come across as really innovative and different. You never catch Ray Shrimmer kind of trying to sit in anybody else's pockets. They really create their own lanes and experiment with new sounds that aren't already popping in hip-hop. So if you haven't got to check out Shrimp Life 3 or Shrimp with a 3 in it, definitely do so. There's tons of hits on there, such as Chanel, Perplexing Pegasus, Bedtime Stories. The list goes on. They have tons of hits on this project. They have some really innovative styles and shit you could play with your girl at the kickback and at the club. They got a little something for every occasion. So if you haven't already, check out Shrimp Life 3, or aka Shrimp, by Ray Shrimmer. So I know I said top 5, but I had to throw in a number 6 bonus pick because I felt like this album, or really it was a group of albums, was absolutely extraordinary from an artist that I know personally who does really great work. He does his own production, he records himself, writes all his own lyrics, sings and raps. Pretty incredibly artist by the name of Primary the GOAT. Yeah, he looks a lot like myself, talks like me as well, and like I said, he just really produced some outstanding work. So I had to put actually three of his projects on this list, and it was a part of a series called Friendly Reminder. And it was really outstanding series, about 25 songs, and it was made in the course of about 3 to 4 months, and so it's all out there on iTunes and in all of the other major platforms: Tidal, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Play, the works. If you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, the link is in the description below, and it's in all his bios at Primary the GOAT on Instagram and Twitter. Man, if you didn't get to check out Friendly Reminders Volume 1 through 3, you're crazy for not doing so, but it's not too late. Take advantage of this opportunity and go click that link in his bio. Go click the link in the description and check out Friendly Reminders 1 through 3 right now, and DM Primary to GOAT. Let him know what you think. He definitely got it go on the list. Top 5 rap albums of the year, even though it was a series of EPs. He had to go on the list. It is what it is. I know I seem biased because he looked like me and sound like me, but it had to happen. All right, so that pretty much sums it up for my top 5 rap albums of the year. Let me know what you think of my list. I know you hip hop heads are sick right now. Oh no, JID. I don't listen to him yet because the hype is still too. And no J. Cole. I know y'all are sick. J. Cole is overrated. But let me know what y'all think of my list. Let me know who your top 5 picks for rap album of the year in 2018 are in the comment section below, or slide me a DM so I could just share it on my social. Like, subscribe, share this in your friends list and all of that type shit. Real quick, some of the nominations that I had that didn't quite make the list that I just wanted to mention before I go is G Perico for Guess What. I don't know if this was an album. It was only like 6 or 7 songs. I really just wanted to put this on the list because I feel like G Perico is slept on. If you ever wanted to know what it feels like to be a Crip in LA, that's the closest you can get to actually experiencing it without having to actually get involved in gang activity. Like when I listen to G Perico, I really feel like everything is Crip. Another nomination was Reese LaFair's self-titled album. He has some really good stuff on there. Only reason he didn't make the list is he called me weird on Twitter, and even though I am weird, like, let me say that, you know, type shit. So, but Reese LaFair, he has some good stuff on his project, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. He's also slept on, doesn't get a lot of press. Another one of my nominations was Drake's Scorpion. I'm a Drake fan, you know what I mean? He has some good songs on that album, but it just wasn't all that to me. And last but not least, nomination was Dom Kennedy Volume 2. Dom Kennedy, I think I listened to his project straight through and I didn't skip a single song. Really good vibes. If you like to smoke, good stuff to smoke and chill to. And some really good slaps on there too. Some shit. And he shouted out Maryland in one of his songs. So that's my top 5 rap albums for 2018. And it's your boy signing out. Peace. You already know what it is. Yeah. It's Pete.